Good evening, Winter Park, Rollins College, WPRK. This is Creative Control Radio, and we're your hosts. I'm Elijah.
I'm Mecca.
I'm V.
And I'm Hunter.
And we are joined by a talented individual, man goes by wears many hats, goes by one name.
One hat
Is not feeling very patriotic today, evidently, with his hat selection. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have Seanii in the building. Oh, here we go. That was the ruckus over here. Our sound guy. He's going to get fired one of these days.
Yeah.
Seanii, how you feeling, man?
Job security on point. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Good. A little late start from us today. Apologize. We apologize. Mecca apologizes. He was extremely late today, and he will be fined accordingly. But we're just glad to be here on the radio this summer at Rollins College.
Maybe I can wash dishes in the back or something.
No. You're just gonna kind of be indebted forever. Yeah. Put you in the dungeons. Speaking of dungeons, are we safe to talk about House of Dragons today?
No,
I haven't seen it yet.
All right.
I don't even know what it is. Is it a show?
We'll chat off air about the our current radio show that happens every week, and us staying current with things that are coming out currently. But hey, we can do our best thing we've seen this week, and I will recuse myself from speaking about House of Dragons.
usually I watch House of Dragons with my friend, but I think my friend doesn't want to watch it this season with me.
That is correct. You should probably just watch it when it comes out.
I don't think I'll watch it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, should we just never? Are we never going to be able to talk about it? Snowfall still? Just
No.
No spoilers, but also might never watch it.
Yeah.
But I might.
I'm watching it for sure. I just did not buy the extra subscription on Spectrum to keep watching it. So.
Oh, nice. Damn. I got it on the Max. I haven't opened the Max app in years until House of Dragons. DJ V, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty great. How about you?
Good. You know.
Yeah.
I have to mention you have a star on your nose. I don't know if you know it. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
She's a star.
I'm a star, man.
Is that all to it?
That's all to it.
Okay. Cool. Hunter, you do not have a star in your nose.
No, I do not.
But you're looking good.
Thank you. I tried
otherwise,
to.
yeah. How are you doing on this Tuesday?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. You're doing fine?
Yeah.
That's different than usual.
Fine and dandy. Dude.
Fine and dandy today.
Oh,
wow. We'll give you the applause for that for sure. Why so dandy?
I don't know. I woke up, That's the bare minimum.
Hunter's one of those guys that if he's having a good day, we have to inquire more.
You gotta squeeze it out of me.
Yeah.
No, it was a pretty alright day.
Someone turn the lights on.
And Freaky Phil was in the building.
I wasn't
evidently.
even freaky there, but okay. I could jump into the best thing I've seen this week if you want to just...
Hey, sure.
Yeah.
Knock it
Got
out.
that one locked and
Get
loaded.
that one done. It was actually today. Is that... We used a theremin today. You guys know what that is?
A theremin?
It's a type of instrument where it's you just use your hands to control the pitch and the volume. And it's I think it uses some type of magnetism field. I don't know how it works exactly, the science behind it, but it's super cool.
For a second, I was applying that to the hotel, and I was like,
No. Look it up, and you'll get an idea.
Theremin?
Yeah.
Is it
theremin?
clipped on your hands?
Sounds like
No, it's this box,
pathogen.
and then the left side is the volume control,
Uh-huh.
and then the right side it's like a rod. So that how far you are is determines the pitch.
It's an
So
instrument.
farther away is lower, and then closer is higher.
So you don't have anything attached to your body? It's just...
No, you're just going this
Yeah,
volume.
you're not
and then
physically
this is
touching
the
it.
pitch.
Dude, I've seen videos of people using it. I thought they were fake. I'm not gonna lie. I thought
It looks like one of those old school magician, think, what's that movie that you like, Prestige?
yeah.
It looks something like, kind of.
It's the first time I've used one and stuff. It was really cool.
And it makes noise as you...
Yeah, it's like a siren-y kind of.
I didn't get that. Can you do it one more time?
There's a dying cat in
Is
there.
that whiskey?
Yeah, we actually compared it to a dying cat.
Nice. Well,
Sadly enough.
cool.
but
Yeah. Cool. Not for the cat.
You
but
compared
cool.
it like you had a
Somebody did.
theremin and a
Somebody
dying
was
cat?
like, that sounds
Murder
like a
the
dying
cat.
Wait a second, I know this
To compare the sound. Oh, man.
This is oddly familiar. You know these arm stands are only one letter away from your name.
What?
Mika.
Oh.
Or as
That's crazy.
yeah.
Mika.
A Mika
That's
stan.
like Elijah Noel. Mika.
That's what homie called you when he called you up for the stand.
A lot of people call me that.
Mika.
I don't know. I feel like E's
Are
are,
you,
always
Mika?
long E's.
Is that the?
Nah.
I don't know. Maybe they can't read.
No, it would be 2 E's if it was Mika, no?
Yeah. Or it'd
Or
be an I.
EA or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if you probably didn't pass third grade, it's probably Mika. Just kidding. Long day, okay? Just blowing off steam on the air.
Everybody who's ever called you Mika, he's just feeling the burn.
Well, Mika, the best thing you've seen this week.
Best thing I've seen this week.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Got a
cool
disco ball in the theater. I was wondering, or the studio. I was wondering what this little humming noise was, but I think we just.
Oh, is that
pinpointed
it? Should I turn it off?
No, it's fine. It's soothing.
Is the mic picking it up? Who knows? Best thing I've seen was actually the video that Sean showed me yesterday. You dropped it today, right?
Yeah.
It was How to Make a Rock Song.
Yeah.
Bro, the shots in this video look like a Christopher Nolan movie. Like,
Oh God, I can't
they're
wait to
just
see
like
it.
very pure. Like the color is so nice, and like the resolution is so nice. Like I don't know, they're like really good shots. The lighting, everything.
Boy, you got the eye for it. You got like a movie Sony Warner Brothers production eye for that kind of stuff. Seriously, I've never seen anybody that good, honestly. Especially like
Did nice.
do it yourself too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the hard part. The secret sauce.
DIY
We'll discuss your Krabby Patty secret formula later.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, what's the best thing you've seen this week?
Sorry. Best thing I've seen this week. The best thing.
Came in with a nice black suit on. How many black men you see with a suit and this nappy hair right?
The best thing I would have seen this week is if I saw Eli wearing something other than all black.
He gets a applause for that.
No, I don't know if I saw anything crazy this week, but I shampooed my hair today for the first time in like 8 months.
We're gonna get you no for that one. Oh,
Why?
Steve, y'all would have never known if I didn't tell you.
no.
Maybe I shouldn't have told you.
Why?
Is there a reason for that? Yeah. Why'd you shampoo it and why'd you wait so long?
I don't know. There's like this like way.
Smell? I just had to shampoo it.
There was just like, I don't know. I think I saw a video or something where somebody was talking about like natural oils in your hair and how they like they only sell you shampoo so that they can continue selling you shampoo kind of thing. Because like when you use shampoo, you get rid of all the oil, but the oil is like necessary for like your hair to stay healthy and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna just not shampoo my hair for like a couple weeks. Let me see how it goes. And my hair was fine. It was like great. I shower, come out like I just shampooed. And
did you like run water over it or not really?
yeah, just run water over it.
Yeah.
And I just did that for 8 months with no issues. And I started asking people, I was like, do you notice anything about my hair? And they're like, no, it looks good. I'm like, this whole thing's it's a scam. This whole industry is a scam, you know?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I just felt like washing it today, so I did.
Well, kudos to that.
broke the
Kudos to you.
seal.
Yeah. You think you'll do another 8 months or sound like you're doing prison time or something?
I'm trying to go.
Do another bid?
I'm trying to go forever.
Yeah.
I might
No.
try it, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I feel like if you have like super long hair, it might not be a vibe. It might just be too much oil.
Well, when I wash my hair,
Like-
it gets like really
Real
frizzy
oily.
and dry and poofy, and I don't like how it looks. I
Yeah.
have no control over it.
Yeah,
It's
when
not
you
good.
shampoo it, it just
Yeah, because there's no oil in it anymore. Like my
Sounds
hair
cute.
looks the best. Like my hair looks the best like 2 days after I shampooed,
yeah.
because there's like some oil/grease in it.
Got
It's
some
like natural. Yeah.
To it.
DJV, are you completely grossed out by this conversation?
No.
See?
Yeah, I've heard about that you don't wash your hair to keep the natural oils. See, if I were to do that, my hair would be so oily in like a week or two. But I've gone like a week or two. Well, because when I dyed this, I had to go like 2 weeks without washing my hair to keep the
nice.
color on. But
Yeah.
yeah. So
I was
did you
gonna
use
say,
a shampoo bar or did you use regular? What shampoo do you use?
Dove.
Dove.
Shout out to Dove.
Shout out to Dove.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Dove.
I use their deodorant.
You use your products once every 8 months. Sponsor me.
The preferred choice.
Hey, you know when he's gonna buy. Like he's the most consistent buyer.
It's like a whole ritual too. Like you have candles and everything, and it's an altar of Dove.
Massaging my scalp.
Dove. Wow. Well, yeah, there's our Dove sponsorship there.
Okay.
The best thing you've seen this week. Who's left?
It's me.
It's me and D. Yeah.
It's me. The best thing I've seen this week has to be a TV series called Mad Dogs.
Ooh.
And it was really good. It's about a group of friends who travel to Belize, and then they encounter a lot of different crime and murders and stuff like that. So it was a really good watch. I haven't watched like a TV show in a fat minute, so I would really recommend this to anybody that's out there.
What's it on?
I think I watched it on Prime.
They got some good shows.
They do have some good shows. I started The Boys, but I'm not too like deep in to talk about it yet. But I started it.
That's a pretty good one.
Wait, so Mad Dogs. Dog? Mad Dog?
Mad Dogs or Mad Dogs, something like that.
Is it like a drama?
Yeah, it's like a drama, kind of like action, crime type of thing.
That's what's up.
Nice. I didn't do anything major this week, I don't think. Oh, I caught COVID this weekend,
Okay.
but I was totally fine, kind of. I tested positive for COVID.
How'd you know you had it?
It was just had symptoms, and a friend of mine, Junie, was advising me to take a test.
Uh-huh.
And I finally took the test and came up positive. I have been sick, though, since about Monday after we went to the wedding and Mecca pulled out his super great dance moves. They were so. Hold on, our sound guy has to get the drum for this one.
Oh wow.
His dance moves were so. Give us 1 second. I need a distraction here.
Give us a good adjective.
Somebody distract.
So
There's
Actually,
video footage. There's video footage.
you guys like apples or orange is better?
I actually don't even think it's on here. The didn't. But Hunter, can you provide me with the didn't at the right moment, please? Mecca's dance moves were so sick that I caught COVID the next day. Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. Same time next week. I had caught COVID this weekend, so I didn't do anything entertaining. But I watched a few movies, and one of them being... Oh, you know what? I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, which is a pretty good anime. But I watched a movie called Devil in the Blue Dress. It was an old Denzel movie from like 1998. And the whole movie was kind of a mess, but it was the first role that I guess Don Cheadle kind of made a name for himself in, and he played this guy named Mouse, who's like kind of a gangster, his cousin from New York, and it was entertaining. That was probably the best thing I've seen this week. Although I always feel like I forgot something that we've done this weekend or something.
No, you were laid up.
I was down bad. Still up though.
Wait, so where'd you get it from?
COVID?
Yeah, what did it feel like?
The COVID interrogation.
What does 2024 COVID feel like?
I just woke up and I asked you if you felt a little funny the next day.
No, I'm built different.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like,
for
no,
sure.
I'm always funny.
His alcohol that was in him was keeping him from feeling anything at all. All the alcohol. No. It just felt like a cold symptoms at first, and that's what I thought it was. And I started taking cold medicine, and I wasn't getting any better, which has never happened to me before. I'm not. Usually, you feel instant relief or relief momentarily, and it just didn't happen. I was getting no relief at all, and then tested for COVID, and it was like you have to wait 10 minutes for the stripe to show up if it's positive, and it showed up in like 3 minutes. It's like you got it.
You got it. You had super COVID.
No 10 minutes. You got it.
Super COVID.
But it really honestly wasn't that bad. Like I wasn't like nauseous or like headaches or anything like that or body aches. But the symptoms were pretty bad. And if it stayed with me for a while. And those symptoms for a while just becomes a very big nuisance, to say the least. But it was just like sore throat, clogged, congested nose. My face started like hurting in certain spots, so maybe that was a little aches. But other than that, it really wasn't that bad. I just chilled. Missing work was a little bit of a bummer, and I was just scooped up at the home, just spreading and infecting everybody and everything. And
except for me, because I'm built different. But
that's right.
And
That's
Charlie.
right. Poor Charlie.
Charlie going through it.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and take a short musical break here, but we'll be right back on WPRK 91.5. This is old school hit right here. I got 5 on it by Luniz and Michael Marshall. We'll be right back, guys. We are right back here on WPRK 91.5. This is Creative Control Radio, and we're your hosts. I'm Elijah.
I'm Mecca.
I'm V.
And I'm Hunter.
And I'm Hunter, huh? And we're here joined by Seanii.
And I'm Seanii.
Seanii, if you had to, don't describe yourself in 3 words. That's
Okay.
too easy, right? Your title. Give yourself only 3 titles, though, because I feel like I could name 6 myself, but 3 titles that you kind of work within, you hold. If you will.
3 titles.
So the people can know you.
After that, we'll be asking for the last 4 of your socials.
Your
Pretty
first
much.
childhood
I'll only
name.
give you the last 3.
And absolutely no pressure at all. The music
sure.
doesn't add any pressure or anything, so.
Let's see. I am an artist.
Yes.
I'm a friend.
Ooh.
I'm a consumer.
Oh.
Mm.
I think that's it. I think that describes me well. Oh, I figured it out.
What's
A little input for you. Yeah.
you can
Oh.
hear yourself now?
Yeah, I got it.
Consumer, that was an interesting one.
I love consuming shit. Visual stuff, music, food, microbials.
I'm unfamiliar. What's a microbial?
It's like a very small molecule.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you get kind of on the granular level. You remember we took a trip to Georgia, and then we did granular.
What?
Granulated.
Oh, it's stuff that we can't mention on the air, but we will definitely
Okay,
fill
great.
you in our next
Yeah.
break. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know about it.
Insider.
Okay. And a friend. That was a big one for you.
Yeah. I feel like that's important.
Yeah. You are a good friend.
Thanks.
Yeah. I think a lot of you guys are. You
I wouldn't
do
say
so
you're my
much for-
friend, but like, I'm joking.
freaky mean Phil.
Definitely a friend. Definitely all friends here.
We're associates. We work together sometimes.
Yeah.
We pass each other in the halls.
Yeah. No, I would say this group, you all specifically, like the collaboration
Homies.
without like forced collaboration is awesome. It's pretty cool. It's like you guys go just as hard for each other's things as you would for your own. That is not common in my experience. So kudos to you all. You know, not me, never me.
You're a part of it too, man. It's what dreams are made of.
Topic of the day, I believe Hunter wanted to kick this one off.
Okay.
Mr. Freak, or was it V? I don't remember. It was a topic of the day for one of you. V is giving the hand sign like she wants to go. V, the floor is yours.
Thank you, and I'm passing it to Hunter.
Thank you, and I'm out.
If you don't got one, I got one.
I could come up with one right now.
Okay, go ahead.
If you didn't have a
Uh-oh.
computer, what do you think you'd be doing? Like, do you think you'd still, like, this applies to anybody. Like, if there was no computers, like, what do you think you'd end up doing in life?
No internet either.
Huh?
No internet.
No internet.
Nah.
phone.
No internet. No computer.
So if you were alive in the 1960s, what would you do?
No internet.
Like, no modern
computer.
computer, I guess.
Only libraries? Is there libraries?
Yeah.
Lit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Kind of a hypothetical if you ask me, but
turn to a life of crime. If I'm completely honest, I feel like I could get away with a lot more without being able to Google stuff.
rob some banks, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I could rob a bank.
I can rob a bank now. I'm talking like some, you know what I mean? Go big, girl home. No
The
computers.
Pentagon.
Yeah.
It's kind of genius because, like, if you think about it, back in the day, like, you couldn't really look up the laws or anything.
Yeah.
But now you can look up the laws and get scared. So you're like, oh, I'm not going to do that. But back then, just follow your intuition.
If no computers means like no GPS navigation too, then yeah, it could kind of easily turn into the little Wild Wild West
Damn.
Well. Yeah, I guess.
for a guy like me. For a cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Watching too many shows.
Yeah. I do watch way too many TV shows. Mecca, what are you? No computer.
You still make music without computers.
Street performer.
That's my follow-up, but we can finish this one here. I want to know what you all would do if there was no such thing as music. What's like your second?
Such thing as
what's
music.
what's like your second hobby? But computers first, please.
Computers. I'd probably be better at singing. I wouldn't have to rely on. I would be relying on autotune. Bro. Playing instruments.
You think if you didn't have computers, you'd be better at singing?
Totally.
Yeah. Better at singing, better at playing instruments.
Oh, because you can't edit.
Yeah.
things?
You just gotta do it until you do it right, and just keep doing it until you do it right.
Yeah.
It like forces you to become proficient in whatever it is that you do.
We'd have to be so much less knowledgeable because, I mean, just have to be.
Mm.
You can't even like study others unless you study them live, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I wonder
Books.
if you could learn the same amount from like a library, just via books and experiences and stuff that you could with having the internet. The internet, all it is instant. You can get it instantly. Whereas if you wanted it before, you just have to go out. But I feel like you'd retain more if you didn't have a computer.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like too much information.
Yeah.
You can't remember everything.
Yeah. That'd be tough. No computer. I'd probably write everything down. I would write everything down.
Yeah.
I feel like
on
it'd be cool.
Something. Yeah. What would you do?
I'd also make music, probably still. But
I'd do the exact same things doing now.
I would definitely. I try to do a lot of stuff outside of the box now too, just like writing riffs and like coming up with melodies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But because a lot of the magic I feel like can be lost if you don't translate it from like outside to inside. So we just get better at writing songs and arranging songs and stuff. But if music didn't exist, I would be a stripper.
You just strip to the
Dancing
tunes in your head.
dancing to nothing. Wait, would that mean stripping would disappear?
Silent strip club. That's nasty work, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what every
man.
deaf person does.
Silent strip
Yes.
club is crazy.
You hear like the clicking of the heels. And
Oh man, you're in it for the love of the game at that point. Oh man, I can't stand them as it is. V, what are you, DJ V? No computers.
DJ V will still be DJing
Yeah,
on
Okay.
vinyl.
Heard that. Heard that. She's been scratching.
that was so fun.
Hunter, I think your life kind of ceases to exist if we don't have computers.
Yep, I just end it, you know?
Whoa, that's not quite what I was saying. But
And what, the no computer era and create a computer?
Yeah, exactly. I just make a computer.
oh, nice. Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no music. What are you into? What's your? I guess I'm asking like, what's y'all's second passion? What would be your second go-to for, aspirational career?
I feel like consulting could be cool, maybe.
In regard, what do
Just
what are
like
people
a-
consulting you?
Or just from what I heard, like I like the idea of like trying to come up with ideas to make things more efficient or better, tackle a problem in a different way. I think I'd enjoy that, maybe.
So consulting in like a specific field or?
That
No,
was
not
my
really.
question.
Yeah, I can't say like a specific field, but
You just consult people.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. People
No,
would
it-
consult you.
yeah, like I feel like I'd want to like do it all. I wouldn't want to like limit myself to like one area.
But
Like,
so-
I feel like you'd have to
what
start
do I,
in one
what do I do
area.
with my cow? My cow is getting very fat, and I think there's fungus growing in its toenails.
Well, I'd probably have to do some research. Go in some
There's no
library.
internet.
You would just.
I live in the library.
A general consultant. You'd be what do they call it? What do they call it? A
That guy.
grandmaster.
I'd be that guy.
Grandmaster in Game of Thrones.
He'd be
Just know
ChatGPT.
everything. Yeah,
just consult Hunter.
Chad, GPT.
yeah. I just ask you questions.
I feel like people go to consultants because they're like a specialist in a certain.
Not me, dude.
Fair enough.
One-stop shop.
Universal. So, what would tempt someone to come to you as a universal consultant as opposed to
'Cause I've seen it
financial
all.
consultant?
I got all the angles.
Mm.
You can't
Okay.
think about things
You're just like a life coach at that point.
One-dimensionally.
Yeah. Nice.
You're basically God.
A preview.
I say the Wizard
He's
of
the
Oz,
Oracle.
man.
I have all the answers you seek.
You need only
How do you
just
have all
ask.
this wisdom? How do you have all this wisdom, Hunter? I've been
You're
living
on
for 350 years.
It's like my head is just humongous. I have like a giant brain.
DJV.
I will be doing martial arts.
Oh.
Oh. Like competing, fighting people?
Mm-hmm,
You beat people up, V?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I did Taekwondo, USAT, AAU. I did sparring for the longest time. I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. So I also have a heavy bag at home, and I'm looking forward to using it this summer because it's been a while. So
Okay.
you guys kind of like reignited a little passion in me for something.
Oh, there you go.
In a five-round mixed martial arts fight, do you think you'll beat Hunter?
Yes.
How many rounds is it going? First
We'll
round?
do 2 rounds.
2 rounds?
Okay.
Do I get to like practice or anything? Like,
Sure.
You get a week. You both get a week to prepare.
1 week.
She's
You're
out the
going
game
down,
for a
bro.
while, so-
Hunter look a little nervous right now.
she does like 5 martial arts. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of behind.
I don't know. If you saw the way that this guy kicked a soccer ball,
One might
you guys would. be
think
afraid.
you might have a slight advantage. You don't think so?
I don't know. I feel like that advantage could hold me back. You know, like I've never fought a girl before, so
No, I think you have some strength.
I do got something.
Hmm.
Something.
can put up a fight.
The consulting brain. That's what.
V said that's why it would go to round 2 and not 1.
He's gonna be asking questions the whole fight. Is this really what you want to be doing with your life?
Oh,
Is that
man.
really how you should throw that kick?
Yeah.
Maybe you focus less on this. You have better relationships.
The consultation in them.
He's playing the mental game.
Seanii, no music. What's your second biggest passion endeavor? We're gonna take away like production for you too, because you could easily be like Spielberg or something.
Yeah, no, I would probably do something video, but I'm assuming if there's no computers and I can't do music, there's probably also not really video stuff going on.
Dystopia.
Yeah, so maybe I would also be a consultant. No, I think
My boy turned into Google.
Let's open a firm, dude.
I feel like H&S for all your H&S solutions.
All your freaky inquiries.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I would be I feel like I'd live on like a farm
Mm.
and like grow food and ride. Oh no! Oh, I would go snowboard. I'd be a snowboarder.
Mm.
I'd be a snowboarder.
Nice.
That's what I would do. I love snowboarding.
Sweet.
Dang. Snowboard would be fire.
Yeah.
I haven't snowboarded in so long.
Me either. I want to go this winter.
I feel like it'd be such an easy way to break your leg. Is that not true?
I feel like no. Unless you're doing
You
crazy
suck.
tricks.
Can't ride a snowboard.
Fair enough.
You run into a reindeer, maybe. Or a bear.
People do like die all the time, I guess, skiing and snowboarding.
I was joking, but
You hit,
okay.
like a tree or something, it's over.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
You're
Yeah.
going like fast. as-
Trees
yeah,
not probably
like-
going anywhere. Yeah. Mm.
Saw a video of this dude who was going down. He's going down like a really tough like slope, and he like rode over a snowboarder who was trapped under the snow, and he like by chance just like saw his like hand sticking out or something, and stopped, and then like dug him out. The dude was just stuck. He was about to like die.
Oh, he survived?
Yeah. He
Oh,
saved his
nice.
life.
An American hero.
Just like it was like literally just like a field of like snow covered like trees almost. Like that's how high the snow was,
Mhm.
and he was just like upside down in the snow.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
Tough. See, that's what happens when you suck at snowboarding.
I'll get buried alive.
Oh,
Like,
that'll be the worst, dude.
You,
I watched a video of sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I watched a video of this dude who, you know, like what do they call them? Like cavers. People who like climb into those like really tight spaces.
Shit
Like
is crazy.
Yeah.
this dude, he went and he climbed into like this space that like is like a pretty popular space, but it's like very small and really hard to get to. And he didn't know like he was at the space that everyone goes to, so he kept going, and he ended up going to a space that like no one's ever been, and he got trapped like upside down,
Yeah.
literally in like a couldn't move his arms, just like upside down.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Is he alive?
No, he's not.
Oh, he didn't make it.
Man.
No.
Oh, wow. I was assuming this had a happy ending.
No.
Can you imagine like what goes through your head when you're in there?
When you know it's like impending doom.
Yeah.
Trapped in the dark.
It's like solitary confinement, but like self-induced.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you even climb in there?
Solitary, involuntary. Yeah, that's rough. That's really rough.
Yeah. Wonder if he was thinking about food at all.
Yeah.
See, yeah,
I just realized I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm really hungry. Nice. What are you doing?
What's up?
No more music?
No more music. What would I do? I would probably write. I would. I'm really bad at charades. What's
Serve?
serve? Oh, yeah. I'd be a
Trap!
hood pharmacist,
Street
as we say.
street pharmacist. That's crazy.
Big pharma, big neck pharma.
Yeah.
Maybe something to do with like science or something. I kind of like science. That was always like interesting in school.
You'd probably be like a parkour. Jumping around.
Jump off stuff.
Big 6'8". Moving furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably do what I'm doing now. Politics.
You'd be a hooper. You love being a leader.
I might try basketball again. Not. Interesting stuff. Moving right along. I think we had the second topic of the day.
You got one, Sean, or?
Yeah. It's not as interesting though.
We'll make it interesting.
All right.
FCC rules, remember.
My question is quality or quantity? And why? Explain your reason in 5 sentences or more.
You have to choose one.
I like quality because then you'll always want more.
No.
Is it just that vague too? Quality or quantity?
Yeah. You can apply it to anything, but which do you think is more important? Do you think you could do both? Do you think you have to stick to one? What's the general consensus? I'm curious.
I would say quality is important starting off in most endeavors, even like if you're opening a hotel, a store, maybe even making music. But then once you get to the next threshold, I think quantity becomes your how many consumers, how many consumers do you reach? How many people are coming to your hotel? It becomes a numbers game, I think, once you reach a certain threshold. But starting off, I mean, Publix and Walmart is the classic example I use. Publix, while it is a lot smaller of a store and they have, an infinite amount less stores than Walmart, it's not. We'd all rather shop at Publix, affordability aside. But then Walmart at the same time, Walmart has everything that you're looking for. Publix does not have certain things. Walmart has a whole TLE, Tire Lube Express section. So it's an interesting question. Obviously, Walmart is doing, again, astronomically better than Publix. But at the same time, do any of us think Walmart is better than Publix? No.
Yes.
But you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has all my needs.
It does.
At any point. Well, it used to be 24 hours. Not 24 hours anymore.
It gets so piss poor sometimes that it's like unbelievably like mind-boggling bad. And it's like, what are we even doing here? Like, if I'm choosing to shop here, it's like on me at a certain point. Not every time, right? We'll go to Chipotle sometimes and they'll have everything there. But sometimes they like ain't got no cheese or chicken, or it's just like, all right, well, what am I third time in a row? Like, all right, I need to go to Moe's up the street. But quality, I would say, while you're here, and then quantity as you branch out.
Really?
Sam Walton. Yeah.
Is that a quote?
No.
Oh.
I was just talking about Sam Walton, though. So,
I don't know who that is.
the founder of Walmart.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Sam Walton.
Walla World.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Walton.
The Walton family.
Interesting. Walton.
Interesting stuff. I worked for Walmart and Publix.
Which one did you like better?
Honestly, Walmart.
Yeah?
It was way more entertaining.
Yeah?
Way more entertaining. Publix was a bit of a slow burn, which is ultimately why I left. But, yeah, it was Walmart was crazy entertaining. I work customer service at Walmart too, so everybody just returning their stuff. And oh my goodness, man.
Stories,
oh my goodness. I've seen people get arrested. I've seen cashiers get arrested and walk through the store on purpose so it would deter other cashiers. It's crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah. I chased people outside before. It's crazy.
Holy hell.
Crazy. We had people trying to return $1,000 TVs with no receipt and then getting mad and calling you names. And it's just like, it's no box, no receipt, just a TV. Like, hey, take this back and I want all my $1,000. It's like, come on, man.
They want cash?
Oh, yeah. 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 And that's when, we get the cops involved and looking at you crazy. Where'd you steal this TV from?
It's like, where'd you steal this from? Like, oh, I got it from, what?
Gotcha. Yeah. Walmart, I could have read a small book on my time at Walmart. Spent, I think, 2 years, almost 3 total, off and on, but it was great.
Dang.
So quality, then quantity for me.
I agree with you.
Quality.
Yeah, more quality as a consumer. But then again, if you're like an artist, you hit that point, then it becomes a little bit more quantity. Like maybe I should just release the song instead of really trying to be a perfectionist and, keep at it. But yeah, I like quality.
Do you disagree, Sean?
With what?
Quality? You champion quantity?
I've done both. And I'm still on the fence about it. I feel like there's a happy middle ground, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure that there is. I like quantity. When someone can be relatively consistent with quality, I'll take that any day over quantity.
Yeah. But you have to be relatively consistent with quality.
Yeah, but relative is kind of subjective. Like, it could be every month, every 2 months. Like, Kendrick always comes with quality when he drops, right? But he only drops every 3 years or however many years he had between his incredible albums, And then there's other artists like, I guess Drake would be more on the quantity side of things, where he's putting out hella albums, or 2 Chainz. Like, his discography is so big, so big. But you could tell that there's less like artistic vision behind the stuff that he's doing versus like Kanye or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think there's things to be said about quality, but quantity is also important. You can't roll it out, right? You can't just have one song ever and be like, this is the best song that I can make, So it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like if there's any benefit to committing to one or to just living in the middle zone. What do you guys think?
At least in an artistic context, I've gone back and forth as well. I think right now I would rather, on the spectrum of quality on one side, quantity on the other, I think I would rather err on the side of quantity right now at this point. And I think I kind of wish I did earlier on, because quality kind of comes over time, especially if you're consistent with the quantity. As long as you're not like 100% totally discarding, like you're not even thinking about like what you're going to do on the next one or what you're going to change from the last one. But I think at least early on, I think I had like a really, really heavy focus on quality, and it kind of held me up from making more stuff. And I think if I paid a little less attention to like the perfectionist side, just keeping that flow of just constantly making stuff and improving, not 30% on each one, but maybe 1 or 2% on each one. I think that's a more like, I don't know. Right now, at least, it helps my process be more like free flowing, and I like the creative space it puts me in now.
Do you find the inverse to prove true too? Has quantity, trying to crank out a volume, ever held you up quality wise?
Maybe in the short run, but not in the long run.
Okay.
I think maybe the mix on the last song could have been better, but me doing 3 more songs in the time it would have taken me to perfect that mix made me better than if I perfected the mix,
Yeah. Nice. DJ V, Hunter?
I'm stuck in the quality zone, and I can't get out of it. I can't get anything out because of it. So like, I definitely think there's like a point to kind of going in between the two and making sure like, okay, am I taking too long in this because I want it to be like the best it can be and quote unquote perfect, and hindering yourself and not dropping as much as you could have, and that like hurting you in the long run. I just I don't know, I like quality because like Sean was saying, with artists that like put out more quantity, you can kind of tell like it's just maybe like not as thought out, or it could have been better, or you're not as fully satisfied, I want to say sometimes. Like albums that have like 16 songs on them, or like 20 songs, like it's straight quantity, and it's like maybe there's like 2 songs that are good. Like, yeah, I guess that like was successful, and like you only need like a few songs to like do well, but it just doesn't look good, and it doesn't come across as good as it could have if you're like, okay, I'm gonna focus in on these 5-10 songs and make them sound really good, instead of putting like 20 songs on there and hoping that like 2 or 4 are good.
But what about, I mean, there's some like Lucky, you know Lucky, the artist, the rapper?
No.
You know Lucky? Well, he's like a rapper. He's like he goes in and punches in type. He just dropped like a 20-song rap album, and his core fans love all 20 songs. You know what I'm saying? It's like even like the quality over quantity rappers, like the people who really like their stuff and stuff still like, you know, those extended albums that maybe you might say has 2 or 3 good songs, but like the people that it's for like it all. So is that really worse?
I don't know. I can't find myself liking 20 songs of one person off of one project. Because like, how do you even remember all of that? And like at that point, it's just probably like all blurring together.
Got 3 words for you.
That's a lot of songs to remember.
Dirty Sprite 2.
Who's that?
Future.
Oh, word.
Super Few.
He has an incredible discography too, dude.
Yeah.
So
there's not a lot of skips on that album. But yeah. That's a good point, though. I mean, how many albums have you listened to where like you like download 10 songs even off of like a 16 album track?
That's the thing. Even if someone focuses on quality like that, are you going to like all 16 songs anyways?
No.
But I think there's a higher chance.
See, I would.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a Tame Impala album that when it came out, Lonerism, I don't know how many songs they're on. I love like every single one of those songs. Like, and I'll play the album from start to finish.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say he's definitely like a quality person too. Like his mindset
He
of
is
like
a quality.
putting himself alone in like a place that I forgot where it is, but he'll be alone and just focus on music, and he calls himself like a perfectionist, and just kind of like not forcing things and working on it when it feels right, but making sure that it's right when it's right.
Do you think, because, and it might be a little ignorant statement, but I think sometimes artists have like, you know, almost a filler song throughout their album, like filler text, making the album a little bit longer or meeting some brand or label quota. Anyways, do you think, go ahead.
Bring Me the Horizon has like something at the beginning of their album. I think it's off their new album. I don't remember what it's called though, but at the beginning it's like a little intro, so it's like 30 seconds. The 1975 also does this too. At the beginning of their albums, they have like something that's called like the 1975, and it's a song that like changes like every album, like, but it's like the same name. But I really like that. Even though it's not really like a full song, it's kind of like the intro, it's the introduction. I'll listen to it through, and it will still be like my favorite song. Also, I think Blink 182 has this album came out probably, I'm gonna say like 2016, but there's a song, it's literally like 10 seconds long, and it says, I see like some naked dudes swimming in this pool, and that's it. That's all the song is, and then it's like 10 seconds, and it just switches to the next song. I think it's quality. I like it. I think it's funny, and I'll listen to it.
Was it like an interlude or more of a...
No, it's just like, I like to see these naked dudes.
2016?
Was it 2016?
2016?
Something like that.
Cynical?
Cynical. It's like it's in a car or something. There's like a, yeah.
The first song,
Let me see which song.
Cynical.
Cynical. Is it that one?
I can't wait to check it out.
Can I-
Is it radio appropriate?
Wait. No, probably.
No, intros are pretty cool. I love intros. I mean, it's the intro as in like the first song on the album.
Oh, it's called "Built This Pool."
Built This Pool.
That's the name of the album, or that's the name of the
The
song?
album is called California. It isn't from 2016. Wow, my mind. I feel like it's a superpower of mine. Being able to guess the year.
The year.
Oh, it's clean.
Oh, it's clean.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen up for 2 seconds here. This is Built This Pool. It's only 16 seconds long. We'll be right back here on WPRK, Creative Control Radio.
Badass. I think being able to do something like that on an album is so cool.
But how much like thought, quality, quantity? I don't know. Like putting that into like that little
I see
snippet.
what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, but I like it.
I feel like that. Well, I feel like that kind of helps build the world of like where they're existing at that moment, which I feel like
I wouldn't say that's that's quality, like
that's
not
a quality
quantity.
thing.
That's like adding to the art.
I don't think they just threw it in there because we need an extra 10 seconds.
Yeah.
They're like, this is hilarious, and it ties into the theme of the album, which I think is cool.
16 songs on disc 1, and then disc 2 has 12. Is that 28 total?
That is a long album.
Yeah. Wow. I see why they have the 16 second. But that was not really filler, but that was kind of my point. Do you all think, I don't even remember my question. Filler tech. Oh, do you think if an artist let's say Drake spent like 20 years just like trying to perfect an album, if you will, do you think he'd eventually, it can be any great artist, do you think he'd eventually drop like a no skip, like every song is like, you're trying to make a Billboard Top 100 hit, the whole album, let's say it's 12 songs, do you think if somebody spent like 10 years, like a year making each song, that kind of intricate detail, do you think that they would make the perfect album, if you will? A non-skip, each song is like a Billboard hit in itself. Like, do you think that's possible?
I think that take too long because music's like always changing. This like the soundscape. I feel like you'd struggle to find relevance with your sound, probably. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you missed the zeitgeist. It's a great word that Mecca put me onto. You guys have never heard it? The word is zeitgeist. Z.
Z-Y?
Zeitgeist. Z-E-I-T.
Beltergeist.
Finish it off there for me.
Z-E-I-T.
Give you a good start.
G-I-S-T.
Yes, it's a German word.
And what does that mean?
It's like the state of pop culture at the time, during like a certain time period.
Nice.
So like a lot of music takes off because of the zeitgeist of the time that they're in.
That's big for like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, definitely shout out to Red Hot Chili Peppers because they played at Bonnaroo this past weekend.
Oh.
And I haven't been to Bonnaroo in a fat minute. And I got to see them, I think, around 2017. So I think one of my friends, Rue, he's got to see them. I saw his Snapchat story. It was super cool. I wish I could have been there. So.
Oh, you
So you didn't go to the bottom room?
I went 2017 and I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I didn't go this weekend. My friend Nella, too, she went this weekend and she saw Fred Again set and it was really good. So, shout out to them.
That's
Nice.
No, they said in an interview once, I think they said, or maybe they wrote a book. It was an expert from a book, or maybe Rick Rubin said it. I don't know, but it was something about they built like a fan base off of excitement alone. Like people were just so excited to be hearing the type of music that they were making that it was like it must have been so fresh and so like new. Not that it's a new style of music or anything, but it was like something that people weren't hearing when it came out. So they're like, oh yes, finally, like something that we can fucking latch onto. And that's how they built their huge cult following. You know? So I think it's super important to be in the zeitgeist. So if you were trying to make an album over 20 years, you're probably gonna miss it.
I would miss the zeitgeist.
I think you'd miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe a 2-3 year.
2-3 year project. Yeah.
Also, you don't know what is going to hit and what's not going to hit. Like, when Drake drops his albums, I'm sure he thinks it's all great music, even though only 5 or 10 make Billboard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can think that this one's going to hit, but maybe that's not the one that people connect to.
You know Billie Eilish's "Birds of a Feather." I want you to stay. Do you think she thought that was going to be a hit when it was coming out? Like, oh, they're probably going to like this song a lot.
Maybe. Was it the single that they promoted?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it was?
Well, they put the
They
money
had
behind
another one.
Lunch. That's
that's what I was gonna say.
That's the single that they ran.
The what?
Yeah.
Lunch.
Oh,
They did
That
are
was
you
the
not
single
talking about
from
the
the
Drop album thingy that we watched?
What?
The video with her brother?
Same album is just another song off the album.
Yeah, the album. But they pushed another song because they thought the other, or maybe that was the bigger song, but that's what they promoted more.
Yeah.
Birds of a Feather wasn't like the song for them off the album.
Yeah. What makes you say that song? Where'd you?
Birds of a Feather?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just immensely popular right now. I've seen it everywhere. What? I don't even know Lunch. Oh, is that when she's?
I could eat that girl from lunch.
Oh yeah.
I think that one's more like
Yeah, that's the good month. To
quote
drop it in.
unquote commercially viable. Like it sounds like a pop song.
Which you think
Something
has
that
more
would like
streams?
catch off.
So that's the thing is, to what your point is, like, oh, you don't know if it's a hit or not until you drop it. I feel like there is like some sense of like knowing if like, oh, this would fit on the billboards or something like that. You're right. You don't know if it'll pop, but you'll know like, oh, it kind of fits this
Yeah.
thing. So you kind of do have some kind of knowledge on how people might react to it.
Just like a feeling, I guess. But like
How's it feeling?
a lot of times the feeling's off.
100%. It's very
Ooh.
abstract.
Birds of a Feather got it by 11 million. Now,
It's beating Lunch
yes,
by 11 mil.
no. Lunch is at 248 million. And
yeah.
Birds of a Feather is at
No, that's
259
huge,
million.
because they're not promoting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, this song
He
is.
shot 2 music videos already, and neither of them are to Birds of a Feather.
Yeah, I mean, that song is just taking over. I'm not. I mean, I like Billie Eilish, but I'm not like a Billie Eilish fan. And I've heard Birds of a Feather. It's crazy. It's the song of the summer. Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder if they had any like premonitions to. Well, obviously they did because they shot videos and promoted other songs.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably put their money behind these ones. These are gonna be the ones.
Interesting stuff.
So maybe it's the ones that you least expect
Yeah.
that are the gold ones.
So don't send your album with 10 Billboard hits on it.
So no
Perfect album.
no videos until the album is out and people get a chance to respond to it. Then you make the video.
That's the new school way. They used to pick the single before, but now a lot of artists pick it after. They just release the album, and then whatever people are playing the most, they put the money behind that.
Yeah. Do we have a couple hypotheticals happening hypotheticals with
Hypothetical.
with Hunter?
I mean, I kind of
Hypothetical.
asked one earlier, and that led into like 2 almost.
Okay. Not gonna let you off that easy, but yeah.
I have one. I think
Thanks
I've
for
asked.
sharing.
I think I've asked it before though. It was when I was talking about today. Like, would you rather freeze to death or dehydrate?
I feel like freeze would be a pretty like. No, I'm done.
No.
Wishful thinking.
You the freeze rate?
Did you turn it into an ice cube?
Frozone?
I mean, eventually, like it just gets to a point where you're like, but like dehydration has got to be like you're grasping for water. Like I can't take it anymore. Like I can't even have spit in my mouth. Like this has to be. It has to be like one of the worst feelings ever.
When I say
dehydration.
freeze to death, I mean more of like hypothermia.
Like you're on Mount Everest?
Yeah, because I feel like that's the parallel of dehydrating.
Well, that's what I'm.
Because then like it'd be like freeze to death or burn to death.
Because like freezing to death, I feel like there's a threshold where like pain and your suffering, just like once you're like past a certain temperature, like you're done. Your body's shutting down. You're done.
You'd be like numb almost.
Yes.
Because I like ice.
As
cones,
opposed
yeah.
to suffering, trying to like grasp for a droplet in the Sahara Desert. It's like this is going to be a long death. So I choose freeze. Now I strongly dislike being cold for extended periods of time. But
Your house is like 20 degrees.
that's Becca, man. He's all that hair.
That's you?
That's definitely not me.
I was gonna say. He's the only one that gets offended when I say anything about it.
I gotta defer the blame. It's
Live in an
Becca.
icebox.
Okay.
Wait, what would you do? What would you prefer? Freaky Phil?
feel like hypothermia sounds cooler.
No.
Sound, okay. That's what we're going for.
Like
I can dig it.
Phonetically?
yeah,
got
that
more
too. But
syllables.
I don't know. Like you'd be like dizzy, have like a crazy headache, probably, sweating, sticky and stuff.
Well, you're assuming that you're like in the Sahara Desert. What if you're just like in a house with no water?
You wouldn't be sweating because you have nothing to sweat out.
But maybe that's why I'm dehydrated.
Mm.
I don't know. I think I'd rather go the hypothermia route.
Really?
I don't know though.
Oof.
No way. I'm not being Han Solo, so I am dehydrated now.
Oof.
That's it.
Are we assuming the process is the same length?
Yeah.
I feel like you run into similar things, like psychological things, either way, like delusion and
I feel like it might be worse. Actually, yeah, you'd be hallucinating. Because your body's just gonna direct blood to your vital organs.
Get a little delulu.
You're gonna get, yeah.
But if you're dehydrating, at least you wouldn't be cold. Being cold sucks.
If you're being cold, at least you're not dehydrated. Well, you probably are. Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather be thirsty than cold.
Yeah.
The feeling of trying to like swallow your spit though when you're dehydrated is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like your throat's hurting.
That has
Imagine
to
like
be
about
long.
to die. Like that would be the worst. It'd be like sandpaper.
Yeah. And there are people dying all over the country and the world from lack of food and water. That is crazy. And I can just go to a water fountain right around the corner and drink water until like I throw up.
Which you
And
do
so-
often.
Drink water until I pass out.
It's like Charlie, but with water.
It's an ASMR show.
Yeah, that's already taken the dehydration.
The Freaky
out.
Phil episode.
It's interesting, man.
Nice. We got time for one more, then we got to wrap it up. So wrap it up, then. We need to get that on the soundbite.
Anybody else or no? Should I just keep leveling up?
Yeah, you got another
Maybe no death in this one, but yeah.
Oh, would you rather
Sure.
drown or? Ooh.
I have one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just came up with one, but go ahead.
Okay, well, is this a good one?
It's okay.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to see through walls or instantly absorb all the information in any book you touch?
Second one.
I'm going books.
Like when you absorb the information, are you able to just like recall it as well at any given moment?
Like it's like if you just read it super fast. So depending on how good like your recall is, it doesn't. I mean, not
But
like,
it's just like if you read the book, it's not like you can summon the book to your brain at any moment.
you
and
can't
know
just like
everything.
envision like page 97 and see like
Okay.
a sentence.
Yeah,
No, but you absorbed whatever information it gave
Like
you.
it's like yeah.
like just read that book. But if I'm not like a avid reader and I retain information well, it doesn't matter that much. I'm seeing through walls.
Can you also hear through the walls? I'm trying to see.
Your hearing's a little bit increased, yeah.
Up to notches.
I'm
You
saying.
can completely see through them, but just a little better here.
Like you want to get on like a radio show, see what they're talking about behind a wall.
Yeah.
You know, with one of these. Maybe the cup on the wall. I don't know.
Yeah. Can we
Cup
phase
on the
through walls?
Whoa.
It's too much now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing through walls. Sorry.
I would be at the library, bruh. Just going down the shelves, touching each book. That'd be crazy.
That'd be too much information.
I was about to say you probably hate your life at the end.
My head would be exploding.
It's like on the floor.
So much contradicting information.
I read the wrong book. I'm like, oh, it's over.
I did the book one, I think.
Would you?
Yeah,
You'd what?
I did the book one.
The book one? Why?
Information is power.
Okay.
Oof.
Basic. You can get
Applied.
information by looking through walls.
Applied information is power.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have more power if I could see through walls.
Okay, freak.
Oh.
I mean, if you apply it to that, that's not what I was talking about at all, but okay. Yeah, be a powerful guy.
If you were a bank robber, do you think it'd be more important to be able to see through walls or to absorb information?
If you're pursuing the life of crime.
Yeah. But specifically, you're a bank robber.
Huh.
I don't know.
It has to be see through walls.
I want to say that, but like, what if there's a book on how to rob a bank?
By Robert
Or like,
Kiyosaki.
I'm sure there's like a lot of information that you could get that would help you rob a bank.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything would be more valuable than
Like how banks are made and like the security and like the protocols. I'm sure you could find all that information in books.
You could read the security system.
And you could probably find a book about like past bank robberies and how they did it and got away with it. Or
you could like money heist it.
Is that a show or
You
movie?
gonna ruin another show, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it myself. I just know it's all about like
You said the title. That's enough.
that stopped airing, by the way, in 2018. But yeah,
Okay, I was about to watch it.
yeah, you might be onto something. Honestly, I feel
No,
like though,
think
like
books.
going into like a bank, if you are looking to rob it, like just being able to scope it out and like see how many guards and like, see through the walls and stuff, you could just figure it out from there. But yeah.
Like you could see when the cops are coming. Like
I think that would
outside.
definitely help with execution if you could see through walls.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
plotting
you could still
and
read
planning,
the books,
oh man, yeah.
themselves without like having the power. You could just read the books or do the research without the superpower and then use. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like.
Huh, I didn't think about that. I guess you could just
Do both.
figure it out, yeah. Ask Hunter, he's a consultant, yeah.
I feel like the ideal situation is you have an identical twin, and you both get asked this hypothetical at the same time, and one of them picks the walls and one of them picks the books, and then you become the leader of the world. Yeah.
Get shot by like a rookie cop leaving the bank. Yeah, did all this planning and you can see through walls and you just one misstep, you're done. Nice. DJ V, what you doing?
Books.
Okay. Dang, is everybody going books?
Yeah. I was trying to find a reason for walls, but
I'm going to be looking through the walls that they're all touching books. That's going to be the summation of my powers.
Well, I got one. Ready? Say you lived in the Avatar world, the Last Airbender world.
Ooh.
Which element are you bending? No being the Avatar.
Fire.
What is it? Fire, air, and
Fire, air, earth, and water.
Yeah.
the wind?
Air.
Oh.
Air and earth would have to be the coolest. But I'd say fire because, I don't know, bloodbending is water.
Yeah.
That's stuff.
Water would be crazy. You can go under the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're a bender, you can go under the ocean?
You can like make little
create like an
bubbles.
airboat.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Or very dangerous.
What if your bubble breaks?
Oh yeah. Or something's in that ocean.
And another
that- but like Earth,
You
you
could just
could
push it.
literally
Yeah,
build your
right.
civilization. Like the Earth Kingdom, they built all that from earth bending. You could build your little house on the edge of Mount something. And then you can like funnel water for yourself because you can bend the earth. I don't know. There's not really a wrong answer in my opinion. Air bending, you can
water.
definitely fly. I mean, rock benders fly though. They just like move the ground as they're floating on it. Ain't no firebenders fly in the show too. They like they press the fire against the ground. And,
Dang, so they could all fly? Water probably just uses it as like jets.
oh yeah, absolutely. Or they just like take a whole wave and like ride it out. You have to be near a source of water though. Fire, yeah. The thing about water is you don't just like produce water. It has to. I mean, you could
What about
take
your
like
blood. Can you
blood.
lift your blood?
Yeah. There's blood bending. That's nasty stuff though. It was technically outlawed in that world, but I could see you breaking that law.
Oh yeah, you gotta do what needs to get done.
Bending some
Good
blood.
pharmacist and bloodbender.
Look, man,
What you need?
I'm rich.
What you need?
Selling blood,
That's all
other
I
people's
need.
blood. I'd probably go with earth bending.
Some type A and some
I'd go with
tequila.
Earth. Even though I would say fire, I'm going with Earth.
Wait.
Defense-wise, Earth, I would say, is the greatest,
Yeah.
especially against fire and water and air. So I'd probably go with Earth. And it's a great offense.
I feel like maybe. I feel like water would be Earth.
It could, for sure. If there was anything to beat Earth. I mean, all the elements, right? They beat each other. If there was anything to beat Earth,
It's the harmony.
it would be water. But waterbenders are pretty peaceful, at least in that show.
We talking about me. We're not talking about that show.
Yeah. You'd have to hit me with your water before I smash you with some rocks.
It's like a dirty game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. I'll be shooting like rock bullets.
I'll go water. As he's stroking his beard.
That would be an airbender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because everyone's going to pick all the other elements, so I'll be like one of the only ones.
Yeah, I'm doing water too.
Two earth, two water, one airbender.
I'm telling you. I'm
Nice.
going to be one of a kind. People are going to need my services.
Yeah.
There's some lies. There's no way no one in this room was doing fire.
See, it would be me, but I like Earth, though. I don't know.
Yeah, Earth just
I-
seems
I like
infinitely
fire,
more
too.
practical.
Yeah.
Fire's like,
Yeah.
I feel like you can
Also,
only use fire.
Fire Nation has a bad rap, so.
Correct. Fire to like rule things. Honestly, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Entertainment and
The perfect steak every time.
yeah.
The head of the cuisine. in all the land. The top
Perfect
chef.
bonfire. Fireplace at the crib.
Yeah.
Set the setting.
How do you put it out?
You make it go away.
Yeah. Like shoot like fire in the air and stuff.
Wait,
You
so
can create it out of
firebenders,
nowhere.
You can create
even.
it?
Oh yeah.
The
I think-
water you can't?
No.
What?
You have to have a body of water around you somewhere. Not a body, just any water. You can faucet even. I think they purposely didn't have like faucets in Avatar because that would make it real easy. But
Interesting.
yeah.
So I could like spit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm being water.
Yeah, water's super.
She's the nastiest version of your power.
The spitball.
You can ice to turn stuff into ice, solid. But you have to live in like an igloo, though. You know,
Can you turn
You have
things into steam too?
I believe so. That was the thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's 3 in 1.
You have to get like good at water bending, essentially. But
So I
assuming
could boil
we're all
some
masters.
pasta.
What's up?
I could boil some pasta.
Okay, you got some
Yeah.
culinary,
I'm saying if you were trying to cook the perfect dish, which one would you pick?
Well, he's cooking pasta. You're cooking steak.
Yeah.
Join forces and
Oh.
open a
Open a
McDonald's.
restaurant.
I'll leash you some earth land. Make it profitable endeavor.
I don't think you need to bend the earth for that.
Yeah. I guess you could be a jerk in any element, with any element.
Sean will make sure there's air in there.
That's right. I'll give air conditioning.
Keep it the perfect temperature.
Yes.
Sweet. About that time. Let's get into shout-outs. DJ V, who we shouting out today?
Shout out to my mom and dad. Shout out to the creative control team. Shout out to Seanii for being here. And that's it.
Freak.
Nobody.
Ooh.
No. Shout out to anybody listening. Shout out the team, of course, and everybody in this planet. That's good.
Nice.
And the bad people.
Do better.
Do better. Okay. Hey, fair enough. That's
great.
a great message from Freaky Phil this Tuesday evening. Sean.
Shout out to everybody here.
Hey, thanks,
He,
man.
Whoop, whoop.
Mecca, Hunter, V. Y'all are all awesome people. Shout outs to you listening. Yes, you.
You know who you are.
Shout outs to Mika.
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 Who that?
Yeah, woo.
These guys right here. Shout outs to my family. They're going on a trip. Safe travels to them. And shout outs to Dove. Full circle,
man.
full
Hey,
circle.
There you go. Yeah.
Shout out to my mother. Love you, Mom.
She's listening.
Probably.
She got you scared. How to say no.
Shout out to Charlie. I love Charlie, man.
Huh?
He gave me the best birthday gift. I mean, best Father's Day gift ever, man.
What was that?
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to.
I don't think Charlie gave a gift, by the way. I'm just saying that, but continue. I'm sorry. And I don't think he's that great either while I'm on it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm done.
The slander.
Shout out to Luna. I know you don't have a father in your life. But
She does.
it's going to be all right.
Just a deadbeat one, but she does.
Yeah.
She's going to be an overachiever for sure.
Yeah, she's going to the NBA.
For real.
Shout out to everybody listening week after week. Really appreciate y'all. Yeah. Shout out to E for ruining every TV show that I've ever wanted to watch.
Shout out to me for not. Takes a lot of self-control. Shout out to this little disco globe ball thing here in the room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Shouts out to everybody in the room. Creative Control. Seanii, thank you for joining us today.
For sure.
Shouts out to WPRK 91.5 right behind Seanii there, for letting us come on air and goof off every Tuesday. Shouts out to the Alpha on the Inn. Lots of shouts outs. My mother, my brother, my family. Shouts out to the African American race. It is Juneteenth tomorrow. Shouts out to that being a national holiday now. It's a shame I got to clock in, but somebody's got to do the work.
Are you going to have a special Juneteenth celebration at Wind Down Wednesday?
We will not, but that is a great thought. I'll soft commit for anybody listening right now. Anybody African? No, I can't do that. I was going to do that actually, but I don't think I can do that. Or that's not a good idea.
Run it, bro.
Do that on the air.
Run it.
Oh no.
Run it.
We got a good thing going there. I don't need to mess it up. Shouts out to Meet Botanical Gardens Full Sail concert series or concert still coming in 2025. Maybe closer to the end of this year as well. A scaled back version. And shouts out to all you all listening here. We appreciate you. Shouts out to Junie holding it down. We will probably tap on some trivia next week. But that's it. That's all our shout outs for this week. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back. We're going to take you out the same way we always take you out. Maybe we should start bringing them in this way as well. Mecca's favorite artist, favorite song, a little Sweet Love by Anita Baker. We'll be right back here next week, guys. I have a pretty cool, interesting guest by way of Full Sail President. You have a good one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.